I I have a problem with what Anthony Davis just said. Okay. I took the same shots that I took in game one. Yeah, you took some of the same shots, but you wasn't a dominant force. And I'm watching the game last night, and I just want to know, how in the hell do Anthony Davis go from looking like the best player in the world in game one to game two looking like Kendrick Perkins? I have a problem with that. And for the life of me, I don't understand the drop off. We're not asking you to string together 5 games or 6 games or an entire series. We just want to see back-to-back performances with you going out there and dominating and being the best player. Whether that's running the floor, deep seals, demanding the ball, 15 rebounds, 7 blocks, things to that nature. And look, I understand. You're doing it for your organization, the Lakers, you're doing it for your teammates, but at some point, you have to do it for the name on the back of your jersey. And at some point, you have to do it for yourself, to be consistent, to be that dominant player. I just needed to get that out the way because it was very frustrating watching him yesterday and his lack of effort on both ends of the floor and watching them have that huge drop-off in that game too.
We have seen Anthony Davis throughout this entire playoff run go up and down, up and down, up and down. One of the safest bets you can make right now in the whole world is when the home team loses game 1 of a playoff series, that they're going to win game 2. It is 16 consecutive times, including 3 times in the last 3 days, or 4 days, whatever it is, that we have seen after the home team loses game 1, that the other team comes back. We saw it with the Knicks, we saw it with the Celtics, and now we see it with the Warriors. It is the cadence of the NBA, and frankly, you can argue, Perk, that that shouldn't be the case, but I don't think that the Lakers were that upset with the way this played out. They packed it in the second half. LeBron only played 28 minutes. AD's minutes stayed down. They go back home. They saw the adjustments that the Warriors made. They went smaller. Steve Kerr putting JaMychal Green in the starting lineup, coming up with an explanation to try to throw everybody off that Kevon Looney wasn't feeling well, which I find dubious, but maybe it's true. I don't know. And then they go home for games 3 and 4, trying to take control of the series. They obviously are going to have to make some adjustments to get Anthony Davis going, but I don't think the Lakers are that stressed. They know that they're going to have to play very well. I think that the Lakers are going to try to see if they can use their home court advantage now that they've got here to grab this series. To me, Lakers going 1-1, victory LA, advantage LA. If it's 2-2 after game 4, advantage Golden State. The Lakers are going to gun for 3-1, and they save some energy up to try to do it.
As I started out on the show saying, I'm pretty damn exhausted. That's bad news for most people who are watching because that means that my tolerance level is 0. I'm not playing games today. Wendy, you're wrong for the first time. Flat out wrong. Anthony Davis was straight garbage last night. Let's just call it what it is. Straight garbage, okay? I mean, he was so bad, sanitation workers might not want to go near him, and that's their job, to take out garbage. That's how bad he was. Now, let's understand something here, and it's the damn truth. We going to say it today, okay, because I ain't got patience, not when I'm tired. Here's the deal, y'all. It's not about what you said, Wendy, because I get your point, and you're not wrong about that. But did you see how LeBron James came out in the first quarter? He was ready. The fact of the matter is, if Anthony Davis was ready like that, they would have had a legitimate shot to go up 2-0 in this series. But he wasn't ready to play. Now, I've pointed this out on several occasions because it's absolutely crazy. In odd numbers games, 1, 3, 5, and then again in game 1 of this series, Anthony Davis is averaging 28.5 points and 17 rebounds on 55% shooting. In even number games, 2, 4, 6, and then game 2 of this series, this man is averaging 13 points and 10 rebounds on 40% shooting from the field, okay? You've got 32 different players who've scored 20 points in back-to-back games this postseason. 32 players who've scored 20 points in back-to-back games this season. 20 points or better. Anthony Davis is not one of them. And we all know that when Anthony Davis is on the court and Anthony Davis is playing his game, he's easily a top 7 player in the world as far as I'm concerned. The issue in question is, what is the problem with you continuously not being able to show up in back-to-back performances, particularly in the postseason where there are no back-to-back games? That is a problem. We all know this. And so we can point to the Lakers, and you got 2 games at home coming up, and games 3 and 4, whatever. But it doesn't negate the fact that the effort that you put forth was freaking inexcusable. It was embarrassing, okay? It was so embarrassing, I think that Anthony Davis should have had a hard time sitting next to LeBron James. LeBron James is going on 39 years of age. He's in his 20th season in the National Basketball Association. And after game 1, he came out there in game 2 and gave you a chance. He showed he was ready, and you showed him he was standing by his damn self. Now, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So as we sit here today listening to Perk, listening to Wendy, and put them both up on the screen because I'm tired of looking at myself. Damn it, I said I was tired, okay? Put them up on the screen. The fact of the matter is this. At the end of the day, if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, if you're Laker Nation, I'm going to say it. It's time to make Anthony Davis uncomfortable. It's time to make him uncomfortable walk these damn streets of Tinseltown. It's time to make him uncomfortable walking the street in this hot weather because the weather's supposed to be getting better this weekend and stuff like that. You got a game Saturday. You got a game Monday. It's time for people getting his ass. Enough's enough. You can't sit up there and play like that. This is not about the Lakers losing game 2. This is about his performance, which was, a flagrant dereliction of duty. This brother didn't show up at all. And he left LeBron James hanging. You're the Los Angeles Lakers. You Laker Nation. You want to win this series. You got to call this brother out because he's too great. Anthony Davis, you are too great. In your sleep, you can score 11 points. In your sleep. That's how great you are. We know how great you are. There's only 2 reasons that Anthony Davis doesn't play the way he's supposed to play. He's hurt and unavailable, or he's disinterested. Last night, he looked disinterested. He looked apathetic. He looked indifferent. For all of you out there, look the damn the definition of the word up. Wendy, Molly, and KP knows it. It was an atrocious performance. You left LeBron James hanging. And if you are the Laker Nation, you got to call them out. You got to make sure they understand wearing the purple and gold comes with a different responsibility. You can't show up like that. You do that again, we gonna be all up in you. Period. And ain't just now. Off season and beyond. We gonna let you walk the streets. When you sit up there, you got us walking through the turnstiles to pay this hard-earned money to watch you put forth a performance like that, knowing your greatness. You ain't no damn scrub. You ain't a good player. You are great. You are phenomenal if you are Anthony Davis and you play like hot garbage and you left LeBron James hanging. Period. Don't do the damn thing again. Show up on Saturday and Monday night. I'll be there. And everybody gonna look. And they gonna look my way. This First Take, baby. They know who on in the morning. They gonna look my way and they gonna see me looking over there. That man better show the hell up. Just play.
All right. I want to focus on Klay Thompson now, guys. He had a game-high 30 points and made 8 three-pointers in the win. Since 2016, he's averaging nearly 25 points on nearly 50% shooting from three-point range when trailing in a playoff series. Klay, talk to me.
Sometimes when you're out there and you're having fun, things just come about without intention or thought. And I think I was saying something along the lines, I'm the one, a few probably cuss words in there I'm not proud of, but those are the moments I feel the best as an athlete, you know, when you feel like you're just clicking and your game is just effortless.
Okay. Stephen A., can the Warriors rely on getting big games from Klay consistently?
Well, I would tell you that my answer to that question would be if anybody deserves the benefit of the doubt,